It looks like it's got it all wrapped up nice and good, so we'll close this back up and keep going. Bars can open up to get your bale on and not have a problem. We're gonna look both ways, and then we're gonna get right into it. And just when I thought I was gonna be able to sneak across, another barge comes through. Gosh darn it, not too bad. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to the farm. I just got back from the dealership where I picked up something I found in the local classifieds. It's just a baler here, case RB456. I actually grabbed two things. The other thing I got is, over there you can see, is a bale wrapper, because once we get these fields planted with grass, we're going to try to get at least 2 cuttings, but from what we did earlier, I want to try to get this hay off the field. Sorry, straw. Man, I got to get my head wrapped around what's going on here. So stick around, enjoy the scenery. It's looking like a really good afternoon. We're going to get these bales unloaded, and hopefully we can find a way to get them back over. We might need to go find something else to get them moved, but that's no big deal. We do have some money that we can use that we got before we came here, so it should help us get started. But let's get stuck in. Let's get the straw off the field and go from there. Well, looks like we got the first bale out, and this one came with some weird foil wrap. I've never seen that before, but at least it came with it. It looks like it's got it all wrapped up nice and good, so we'll close this back up and keep going.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Stealing smokes from your parents.
Well, this is full, and would you know it, we only have that much left. I think we're going to unload this bale and then just till under the rest of this straw. That's what we're going to do. I've got the collector raised. I'm going to shut her down. I'll pull forward a little bit so we don't hit that bale, and then I'm going to close this baler up. I think this baler is going to do a lot of work for us. We are going to have a lot of bales that we're going to need to make if we're going to need to make enough money to cover that debt. Remember, we're $3 million in debt. Now, if we don't get it in 3 years, we got to give the farm to the bank. But since I inherited the debt, they're not really going to hold it too much against me. If I'm not able to pay it all back, they can just kind of wipe it under the rug since it was an inherited debt. But I think we're going to try it. We're going to definitely see if we can't overcome this debt. Oh, my backing skills. Oh, wow, that was rough. This darn tree in my way. Do I want to park this here and have this tree in my face all the time? I don't know. Get me closer than this. Okay. That is the one thing with balers, is they will turn on a dime for you, but sometimes that's not nice when you're trying to back it up real good. Let's get out here. How much room do we have? Oh, we're right against it. Perfect. Where we wanted to be. And we're unhooked. Okay. I saw something else I might need, and now that I see it, we don't really have any way to pick up these bales. So I'm gonna get another look in the classifieds and see what I can find. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 bales. I would have liked to get more, but honestly, we're not gonna use those for money. So let me drive over back to the barn and see what we can find. Well, I'm actually just gonna park it up against the trailer here, and then I'm gonna go look at the classifieds again. Okay, we're pulling up to the dealership here. They just happen to have 2 of these. Well, I'm not really sure what you call them. Bale haulers. It's for hauling bales. And you're supposed to be able to get 2 per implement, and they fold out, and you drive up to them and you pick them up and then you unload them. Kind of all I can really afford right now. This is going to make for some tedious work with the amount of bales we're going to want to get. Excuse me, ignore that. But we're going to get these back to the farm, and we're going to start picking up those straw bales we got out in the field. I'll be right back. I don't know about you guys, it might be hard to see out of this thing with it full of bales. We're gonna have to see how much of a view we have, or lack thereof. Wait for this car to go by, we're gonna swing into the yard. Let's get stuck in, let's get these bales unloaded. Alright, there's our bales. I'm wondering where I might want to put these. I might actually store them in here. So, I'm gonna take and set these down for a second. I'm gonna get that trailer out of the way, because I'm gonna try to set these bales right in the back there. We're actually going to take this trailer and we're going to back it right into where we found it. It's a good spot for it right now. There we go. Turn my 4-ways off. There we go. We're hooked back up again. Okay, here's hoping I don't embarrass myself. I think we're going to unload the rear first. So, let's see what we got.
When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. We were 17.
Well, there's the first one, but that was kind of difficult. I need to check something really quick in the manual. Well, it doesn't say that there's a max size for this. We may just be having a challenge, so you're gonna watch me struggle here for a little bit.
If I could go back, be 17 again, yeah, I would, just to see all my friends running around the city, acting crazy like we used to do.
Well, that just goes to show you, if you read the manual in your entirety, you would know that your bars can open up to get your bale on and not have a problem. So, there you go.
It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed, we were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
So it looks like you're going to want to have your width set just right, because if you have it too tight, things don't like it. So I'm going to try to play with this here and see if I can't figure out exactly where it likes it and then bring it in from there. It looks like one's trying to squeak out there a little bit. That'll be okay. I think it's locked in there now. Let's get back at it.
Sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit.
Well, there we go. Looks like we're gonna kind of stack them staggered, but until we get a little better equipment, this is the best we can expect right now. But I like it. I don't really have a problem with it. I think we're gonna load the rear heavy this time, so make sure we're using that one. Yep, we're still on that, so that's good. Make sure we're all the way out. Yep, there we go. Okay. There we go. That's all the straw bales put away. Wondering what time it is. It got a little dark on us. We'll have to take a look. Look at the moon coming out. That's a nice feature. It definitely gets some good views out here. Okay, well, it's a little late in the day, but I'm looking at some of our contracts here. This bale wrapping contract might be nice, but it's late in the day again, and I don't want to accept it if it's going to expire. So we might hit the hay for the night and look at the contracts in the morning and also see what we got going on. We need to get our fields planted, but it's a little too late for that right now, and I do want to try to... I'd like to try to get them prepped pretty well, and I don't have a plow. So we might have to do... We might not get all that we want to get. We might have to resort to some contracts so we can get our funds back up. And then we can do a little more work. I'm going to do a little more research overnight, and then in the morning we'll get back at it. I'll tell you what though, the lights on the barn look real good at night. And that moon coming out looks really good. This is definitely a really good view. This is something else. You even have the Milky Way coming through the skyline. I wonder what this would look like early in the morning. Alrighty. We're gonna hit the hay for tonight. See you in the morning. Oh, good morning. Look at the sun coming through the trees. Definitely looks good out here today. Let's check the old app here for a second. Okay, there you go. You can see it. We're having loan interest off of our loan. It's not going down none. We may have to call in and figure that out. It may just be something that we have to talk to him about getting that adjusted. This should go against it, but it's gonna be really pricey for a while. I'll get that sorted out. But we are getting property income, which is helpful. I did find a solar panel on the property, so that's a little bit of a help. We did end up spending some money though. That was for the baler and the wrapper. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we might have some opportunities here. Okay, here's looking at the contracts for the day. Here's one just up the road that's not too much that we could do ourselves. And another one that's just up the road that we could do ourselves. Let's see. We don't have any fertilizing we can do. And we can't harvest none of that. That's not going to be good. Oh, we can't do that one. That's going to take way too long. That's going to be a struggle. I don't know if we can do that one. I think I was doing a little bit of math last night. And we need to bring in at least $10,000 a month. So I'm gonna try to find a way to do that as best as I can. And right now the contracts are not looking the most promising. We might pick up the 2 cultivating contracts because I do have a cultivator in there. Let me just make sure real quick. Well, look at that. We just had another one come in. And that's 45 and it's 4 acres. It's not too bad, I don't think. We're going to take them. We're going to take them all because we need it. Let's see. Look at that. They're all active. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9. That's definitely going to help us out. We even got a bale wrapping contract. Oh, too many. But that's okay. That one looks like it's got quite a bit of time left on it. Might pick that one up because we can wrap bales. It's not a big reward, but every little bit helps when we got going on what we've got going on. I'm looking to see if there's any. Oh man, that one's all the way. We got to go all the way uptown. No, we got to go way up there and bring it all the way back down. I don't know if that's really feasible for us. I don't want to really borrow anything. Can't do any hoeing because I don't have one. I don't want to borrow for that. I could plant. That's close by. We'll hold on to that one as well. I don't have all this stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let's check the local classifieds. Well, doesn't look like we got much today. Pretty much all the usual stuff. We have a seeder here, but we already have one. This is a direct drill. The one that we have is a direct drill as well, so we wouldn't have that problem. That's okay. All right, that's fine. Let's get to work. We got some cultivating to do. You know what I think would be the best unit for this, and especially since it's already hooked up? Let's fire up the Challenger and let's get this stuff done. Alright, well there's field 15 right ahead of us. We're going to look both ways, and then we're going to get right into it. Looks like it's counting for us. That'll be just fine. Alright, I'm going to get set up, and then we're going to go ahead.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress.
Alright, well that's us done with that field. Let's see what we can do about a payment. There we go. There's our active and there's our completed. We're ready to collect. We're just going to collect right there. There we go. Okay, on to the next one. Field 16. Looks like we got to come out here and make a right and just go up past the gas station. Okay, let's get right into that one. Oh goodness, it looks like this field has seen better days. Well, no need to sit here and stew about it. We better just get back into it. Hopefully next season it'll do better.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl.
Okay, well that's all she wrote. That's another field done. Let's get into the PDA here and look at that contract and see what we got for that. There we go. Look at it, completed right there. Old Katie. Alrighty, we'll collect that one then too. There we go. Let's go to our finances here, and we should see contract income 4,700. Okay, let's go back to this contract. We got another cultivating that we can do, and then there's a cultivating one right up there. We'll probably grab that one too. Bale wrapping we wanted to try, so we're gonna accept that one, and we're gonna accept the other cultivating contract, and that puts us back up to 3. Now, I've never done a bale wrapping contract before, so let's get the John Deere hooked up. We'll keep the cultivator on here. We'll go to field 14. We'll maybe see if we can't call somebody, get a ride, or flag somebody down and get a ride back to the farm. Oh man, would you look at that? It's another field that they didn't get off. What's going on around here? Well, that's not good. But we're gonna park it right here. I'm gonna see if I can't get a ride back to the farm. Well, would you look at that? This is so far away, I might need to get the ferry. Let's see here. See if I can get it. Well, I shut the tractor down because we got a barge coming through. I think I'm never gonna make it over. Alright, looks like we were able to get it to come over. But I think we got another barge coming. I think they gotta wait on us this time. And just when I thought I was gonna be able to sneak across, another barge comes through. Gosh darn it. Alright, there we go. Made it across the barge. Now on our way to the field. Well, here we are. Looks like they've already got some bales down. I think I'm gonna just take a stab. We're gonna turn on the automatic drop. We're gonna unfold the baler. We've got only, what, 5 here, I think? Maybe we'll just crank this out and then have lunch after that. Let's lower our baler. Looks like I'm gonna have a big wide angle to do this. There we go. Raise it. If I can't try to get this to one side. We'll try to set them over here by the road a little bit. What'd they do? Well, not too bad. Alright, well there's not too many, so let's just knock this out and we'll have lunch after that. Alright, that's the last bale. We're gonna unload it here. That's the contract finished. That was easy. I'm just gonna pull up here, I'm gonna shut the tractor off, and I'm gonna have some lunch. Why don't you guys take a break too? When we come back on our next episode, we're gonna take the afternoon and see what we can get done. We got our own fields we gotta take care of, but we also got some work to do on that, and we don't have everything that we need. So I hope everybody enjoyed it so far. Got a lot of work done, and I think we're headed in the right direction. Let's take the money from this contract, and then we'll call it a good job. There we go. We've got 2 big cultivating contracts we can now do today. We might try to do that this afternoon. Here's a big cultivating contract. That's a lot of money. I don't know if I can pass that one up. Let's think about it next time. I think that'll be it for this morning, and I think that'll be it for this episode. I think I'm going to cut it here and take a break. Thanks for joining me. See you later. Take care now.